So I'm on my way home, and that's why I'm not really looking at the camera. I'm just kind of got it turned on so I can drive and I can see. But I wanted to go ahead and give my opinion on the whole DC thing. I am a big DC Comics fan. I love DC Comics. They, to me, are more important. They're better stories lately than Marvel. And I grew up with Batman and Superman. About the whole casting choices, Henry Cavill to me is Superman, and that's just because of the way he's portrayed the character. To me, is a lot more true to what I feel the character should be. He's more true. He's got more heart. He shows that he cares about all humanity, that he's willing to do what he has to. He plays Clark and Superman both perfectly. So if he were to leave, like people are thinking he is, I truly hope not. But if he were to leave, I have no idea who would replace him. I don't know of any actor worthwhile to replace him that looks like him or anything. And I really don't want him to completely change what we perceive as the character. Not to say I don't love Michael B. Jordan. I think he's an excellent actor. He is a great character actor. He's a great, just all-around great character. And Michael B. Jordan isn't a character, but you get what I'm saying. Every character he's played, he's done great at. Even in the bad movies, such as Fantastic Four, he was a great Johnny Storm. But I don't really see him as Superman, and it's not a race thing. Don't get me wrong. More used to what you see in the comics of Superman. I would have no problem if it's done right, if it's done correctly. But seeing as Henry Cavill has already been established as Superman, I don't see a way for them to be without him, unless, of course, Michael B. Jordan were to be another Kryptonian. Not Kal-El, but say Val-Zod or someone. But in that sense, he could still be a Superman. I don't see him replacing the Superman as that same universe Superman. But that's just my thoughts on it. Just feel free to reply, comment, whatever you want to do. Ben Affleck, to me, is Batman. He's portrayed the character better than anyone I've seen lately. He's more true to the comics, and don't shout at me, oh, well, he killed. Well, nothing was really confirmed that he killed. He was very brutal, but, he's more, to me, he's more true to the comics, not just the costume, but just all around. He's the perfect Batman. That's not to say, someone like John Hamm or Kit Harington couldn't do a great job either. But I don't want them to replace Ben Affleck unless they do it in a way to where the next Batman, unless it's someone who looks like him, unless it's someone who is similar to him in age and appearance, just takes over the role. Otherwise, to me, it would be like a Dick Grayson Batman type thing. But anyway, sorry, I had someone looking over at me. It's a little weird. But that's just my thoughts on it. I hope Henry Cavill stays. I hope Ben Affleck stays. Guys, just stay strong, don't pay attention to what critics say. Make the movies for the fans. If the fans in general love your performance as that character, and to me, BVS, Justice League, all of them were great movies in their own way. To me, it was a childhood dream brought to life, and I'm so thankful that the movie was made. And I hope you guys just continue making those movies. The DC Universe, to me, needs to have their own movies. I wouldn't even worry about competing with Marvel. For me, if I were to do it, I know it's a money thing, but if it were me doing it, I would be out there to do it for the fans, just to do it because it needs to be done. It's very important to us DC fans that we have a cinematic universe, and I hope everyone realizes that. And my last little bit is the Nightwing film. I love Nightwing. Richard Grayson is one of my favorite characters, and I've not heard a lot about that movie. I know they're making one, but if you're looking to make one, honestly, I don't know who you would cast in that role, but if you're looking to cast a nobody, someone who has no prior movies or whatever, kind of like The A was an unknown until that movie. If you're looking to do that, I know this is going to sound corny and cheesy, but if you're looking to do that, man, I would gladly step up to be Nightwing. I'd gladly step up to be Batman, since Batman is my favorite character. If I could get a role playing even a fan film or something as Batman or Nightwing, man, you could pretty much sign me on for life for that, because that would be a dream come true for me. The money, what the critics thought, everything would not really be that big of a factor for me, because to me it's living that character. It's being that character, and that would be a dream come true for me. Same with even Wolverine, because Wolverine is my favorite Marvel character. Wolverine, Spider-Man. If I could be cast in any of those roles, man, you're signing me on for a long-term deal, regardless, because I love those characters. I would love to portray those characters, and I would pretty much do what's required of me to do that. And I think people with that kind of drive in those type of movies are what's really needed. But that's just some of my thoughts and stuff on the way home. I'm not breaking the law, I promise. I'm driving. I have this phone basically mounted, so it's hands-free. But anyways, that's just my thoughts. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. You'd really be doing me a great favor if you do. Alright, thanks. Have a good one.